Respect, and the 5 reasons that we don't get it. So first of all, we have to tell the truth about respect. First of all, it is clear that, particularly in this picture, as you look at the adult and you look at the child and you look at the resources that the adult has and you look at the resources that the child has been given, it is clear that there is an imbalance of power. And so as leaders, as teachers, as community members, we have to recognize the power dynamics that are involved in doing the work that we do in working with people. If we don't recognize that, then it becomes problematic when we go to enact change. It becomes problematic when we try to engage people in the process of bettering their own lives. And so this idea of respect has to be taken within the scope and the parameters that our power dynamics have established. And so if I'm in a diversity training per se, and my manager and my supervisor are in that particular training, I may not be as forthcoming or as forthright as I might be if they were not a part of that particular activity. It says less about the supervisor and manager and more about the dynamics and the culture of the organization that I'm in. And so if I have students who are sitting in the back of the class and I have students who are sitting in the front of the class, I have to be mindful as a teacher that there is a power dynamic that kind of plays out there. Now, having kind of talked about that, the students further in the back of the class may have some things where our classroom setting is not helping them to understand or live out their significance, their belonging, and their safety. And so I have to understand that what power actually is the ability to do work, but also the ability to engage other people in doing the work. And when people don't feel included, they don't feel respected. And when they don't feel respected, they typically do not produce. And I will tell you that I have had low-performing staff members. I've had low-performing students that once I gave them respect and created an authentic relationship with them, there was almost no limit to what they would be able to do or what they were willing to do. And I will also say that people's willingness to do something can compensate for their lack of ability to do something. And so that becomes important. So this concept of respect is directly related to power. And all too often our organizations have created these organizational principles, these paradigms, these operational necessities to make sure that we're functioning appropriately and efficiently in the face of them actually providing and producing real and concrete results. And so it becomes important to recognize that respect is given and is a part of a context. And so as we start to think about this, what I want you to do is to think about what's going on in this picture. I want you to think about how is respect being given, not given, and what is the relationship to respect to the power dynamic that we experience in this particular picture. All of us have been recipients and participants in these dynamics of power. And when is it that this power actually yields respect, and when does the sense of power or powerlessness become an obstacle to actually giving, granting, and providing an environment where people can be respected? And so one of the things that we will talk about is that respect is something that cannot be given. It is something that we have to have. And we'll spend more time talking about respect as a tool of leadership.